Look at that, the flyer is stopping at the place that I've been coming to for 40 years, man. The Montreal Association for the Blind. Mighty good folks working here, mighty good. Oh, there's an interesting select way with a Concordia bus. Oh man, I want to take that bus, but I'm going the other way. Oh wow! Oh wow! That I filmed that truck. Wow, that's a Sperry Railroad maintenance of way track vehicle. Wow. Oh man, I think my eyesight's getting worse. I couldn't even tell it was a flyer. I want to take that bus, but I want to film it. Oh man, there's a flyer, for crying out loud. Jesus, Murph. Damn, that must be the bus I saw earlier in Point Claire. Man, I would have loved to have taken that. Damn it. Shit. Oh man, the timing. It's my favorite Montreal City bus, the new Flyer Excelsior. And not because it's electric. The only downside with these flyers is this stupid bullshit here, as you can see, because the STM, as usual, they love to put those stupid chevrons on the windows because it's not important to see properly. They have to fill their ego, as they've been freaking doing for how many years do you think? 14 years? Ever since the scrap came out in 2009. So I do what I can. It's always such a pleasure to ride in that bus that doesn't have freaking jostling back and forth, being tossed around like cattle. I like that glass hatch. That's pretty cool, man. I like that. That's all I can show you. There's a bunch of kids in here. It's like all coming from Concordia. Sorry, correction. What the hell's that school called again? Royal West Academy or whatever. I'm going to continue nerding here. Wow. Last time I filmed a ride on one of these was in Ville Saint Laurent, the 171 route. You can't smell the Doritos in here. There's nothing like a fresh haircut. And as much as these hybrids, they're a way improvement over the older scrap LFS, you still can't beat this flyer. I don't care if they're better than a new flyer. In life, sometimes it's not about the reliability of something. It's just about how it feels. It's like if you have a Cadillac, you're not going to expect top quality. You're going to expect top comfort. Hey, I know a guy who's got a Jetta like this, wagon, except his is modified. But I have yet to actually ride one of these buses on the highway. They do run one on a 485 route. They're going to St. John's Boulevard. I'd like to catch one day. I would love to experience an electric vehicle like this on the highway, even though I'm against electric vehicles. And again, once again, I only like these because it's not an Nova bus. It's not made in Quebec. It's made in Winnipeg. And it rides like an old classic. Look, it even has the old classic type windows like this. These are ridiculous. So hang on, look at this. It's weird. I don't know. These are weird. Ugh. It's too difficult to open and close. What happens if you're elderly? Like, oh, you know. I'm getting there. Yeah, another crappy day in the city. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to Chalet Barbecue. I'm going to meet Grant there. Once again, as I say, every time I come on these buses, which is rare, I only have about 25 of these. Another 25 or so are in Laval. And the reason is because Quebec is bullshit. It's just because these buses are not made here, and they're better, nicer, quieter, etc., etc. But that's how it is living in Quebec. It's bullshit. And I want all these kids that are around me hearing me if they're listening. And of course, you know, that age with the phones. It is what it is. And then I had some guy comment to me, oh, apparently the drivers, they don't like driving. Who gives a shit about the drivers? What about the freaking passengers? How come our vote doesn't count anymore, you know? It's like the Legault government that spent, what was it, $7 million to bring the freaking LA Kings hockey team to play here in Montreal. What the hell for? There's people starving to death out there in the metros, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you, man, I think I'm going to have to run to be a politician or something. I know what people want. People are fed up with this bullshit. See, that's the trouble with getting older. Usually, like myself, you get older, you get smarter. You know? I mean, I miss being these guys' age, in your teens and 20s. What the hell did you know how the world worked? They only are smarter because of the internet. That's it. You wanted to know something in the old days, you had to go to a library for crying out loud, or read newspapers. Don't believe everything you see in here. Especially today. Especially. To get this seat too, nobody was sitting here. It's almost as if they're like, they knew that Mr. McFall was coming. Leave the seat for the big guy. Yeah, it's really cool to actually record this because again, this is such a busy route. Every bus is always full from one to the next. And now we're pretty much at rush hour. And I've noticed every bus going the other way is not scrap. I don't know why. Stupid chevrons. Stupid STM. Oh, we have arrived. There's a Girard Park. You know, they said tomorrow's sun and cloud. They've been saying that for like all week. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it, man. Where's that expression I once heard? Question everything. Absolutely. Oh, what a beautiful ride. I'm sorry, I am complaining a lot. I make complaints about this because it holds me dear to my heart. If you saw my place, it's like a transportation museum. Oh, excuse me. Don't forget, guys, question everything. What a lovely ride. That's how transit buses should be. Every one of them should ride like a Cadillac. It should ride like a Buick Roadmaster or a Lexus. Who cares if it's a Lexus? Bye-bye, you fine, expensive machine.